Starting off this new year, Wave TV talks about the college expectations versus the reality we actually have to face.
And for the safety of our students, we showcase how to stop bleeding in case of any emergency.
Good morning, Somerville. I'm Ron Wyndham.
And I'm Marley Bassett. Today is Friday, January 11th, and Wave TV starts now.
She wants snack, go get it. She wants snack, go get it. She want the spinning, go get it. She want the brick, go get it. She want this Gucci, she get it. She want this Louis, go get it. Lose with the spice, she get it. Everything I got, she getting it. Yeah, Billy Sedan, she get it. How about the bitch, she get it. How about the little she...
Keeping a New Year's resolution is hard, and not many people keep them, so David Taylor interviews the Wave TV crew members to see if they have a resolution and if they've already given up.
Also, a shout out to all amazing teachers that help us through our toughest times, as Zach Fry interviews 3 teachers of the month that shared their experience while holding the title.
With the new year comes new resolutions. Many people here in Wave TV are trying to better themselves. We decided to check in and see how they're doing.
My New Year's resolution was to draw more because I am an artiste.
My New Year's resolution would probably be to make money.
My New Year's resolution was to start belly dancing.
Resolution? Whatever, resolutions are dumb.
I don't like to think that I've quit. I like to think I haven't started yet.
Because I have a job. So, I didn't have a job last year, but now I do.
Some advice that I would give them is, it's natural. It's just gonna happen, so don't fight it. It's like a bad cold. You think you're not gonna get it, but you will get it, so just stop trying.
People always get so hyped up and they're so committed to do this thing, but then they just drop it immediately.
Actually do your homework and eat healthier. You need to eat healthier.
If I had another New Year's resolution, I probably would say work out more, eat healthier, that kind of thing. Gain more muscle, some twig.
To make a resolution for Somerville is for all of us to love everybody and just peace and love.
Probably get some more work hours in, because I need the money.
Stay healthy, Somerville. Reporting from Wave TV, I'm David Taylor.
Leadership has decided that every month we're going to nominate a couple teachers just to recognize them as doing their good things and all of the things that they've done for the school, their students, and their faculty members.
Last month, before the break, Somerville High School held its first Teacher of the Month awards. We talked to some of the winners to get their thoughts on the event.
It feels real good. It always feels good when a person is recognized. I don't know exactly why I won this award, but there are a lot of teachers in the school that they deserve it better than me, probably.
Other winners include Ms. Marks, Mr. Reyes, Ms. Malat, Ms. Sealander, Ms. Stewart, Mr. Villiger, and Mr. Harris. All teachers think that Teacher of the Month is a great idea.
It is a very good idea. I think teachers need motivation, and I think being nominated the Teacher of the Month is just a great way to reward and to motivate the teachers.
All the teachers are grateful, and we'll hope the school continues with these awards in the future. Reporting for Wave TV, I'm Zach Fry.
Thanks, David and Zach. Coming up on next week in exams, on Monday, English 1 has their EOC and mid-course test for your 2nd and 4th block periods. On Tuesday, Algebra 1 has their EOC, and on Wednesday, U.S. History has theirs. And lastly, on Thursday, Biology has their EOC. Good luck to all those taking exams next week. Now it's college time. Jelani Moore talks about the reality of college instead of what we would actually like to imagine it. And Marley Bassett talks about the college letter mural that has been repainted.
College, a place millions of intellectually curious individuals go to cultivate their knowledge in areas they find interest, step outside their comfort zone, and have a unique and memorable experience.
Although college culture is a breath of fresh air for independent, starved students, there are many aspects of college culture that can come as a shock. Today we'll be discussing college and the things you aren't expecting.
According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, 60.9% of Americans who had graduated from high school the previous spring attend college. Because of that, it's best to be prepared for the changes that come with the new environment.
This may come as a little bit of a shock, but college professors are much different from high school teachers.
High school teachers have strict curriculum to follow, while college professors have fuller range.
Discussing politics, religion, among many other things that aren't typical amongst your student-teacher conversations.
Sure, I can talk all day about the college life struggle, but I'm only a high school student. We talked to a former Somerville High School student, now attending the College of Charleston, to get the inside scoop.
In college, you do have some classes where you literally just have like a midterm and a final, and that's it. So you think you have a lot of time to study for the midterm and the final, but when you only have 2 grades and you procrastinate and you put that off, then you can really mess yourself up quickly. My best advice would be you can save things to the last minute, but don't underestimate how much time you actually need to complete something, because it's not going to be the same.
Majors or concentrations are a college or university student's main field of study. One of the major things high school students stress about, other than student loans and SAT scores, are deciding which major they want to study.
The truth is, the majority of college students change their majors, sometimes even multiple times. You have plenty of time to decide, so don't stress it. That's all the college knowledge I have for you today, Somerville. Make sure to bring your college acceptance letters to Ms. Meza or any other guidance counselor so we can celebrate them. Reporting with Wave TV, I'm Jelani Moore.
Attention seniors. In an effort to recognize the achievements and choices of the class of 2019, Somerville High School will participate in College Decision Day, a national initiative sponsored by the Reach High Foundation, which culminates in an assembly in May. With first semester coming to a close, Decision Day is right around the corner. Many of you have already gotten some acceptance letters or begin to nail down your plans, and it's time to start celebrating. As decision letters and military commitments begin to roll in, be sure to inform your counselor so you can be given your signing day card to place on the wall of acceptance. We encourage all seniors to participate.
One of my favorite things about being a counselor is when the students start to bring in their decision letters and make their final choices about what they're going to do after high school. So this wall gives us an opportunity to share that celebration with the entire school community.
In more of student news, prom tickets are being sold right now online at this website. Juniors and seniors, please don't miss out on this amazing opportunity. Also in student news, senior extended year for semester 1 will begin this Saturday. Seniors in danger of failing a course should attend all sessions to work on their classes. Please check with your teacher with any questions. They'll be located in the back 40. Now, Molly Ackerman recaps the submission for the literary magazine and explains what it is. Also, on a national note, Dylan Wright covers the government shutdown that has the U.S. in shock.
Recently, the government was shut down on December 22, 2018, when Trump was battling Congress to supply the funds for Trump's border wall.
I'm speaking to you because there is a growing humanitarian and security crisis at our southern border.
The government shutdown impacted many federal employees without pay. So that leads to the question, how does the government shutdown impact you? Federal employees are most likely sent home without pay or waiting on potential back pay. Government shutdown impacts many national sites such as museums, zoos, and any other federal sites to be closed. Any government programs for the people will have limited uses, passports, food stamps, and many others.
We are out of space to hold them, and we have no way to promptly return them back home to their country. America proudly welcomes millions of lawful immigrants who enrich our society and contribute to our nation. But all Americans are hurt by uncontrolled, illegal migration.
The best we can do is we hope there is a quick resolution to this crisis. Reporting for Wave TV, I am Dylan Wright.
Hey Somerville, you've probably seen the flyers around school asking for story submissions to the literary magazine Golden Ink. The magazine's founder, Miss Jordan, gives us the details.
The literary magazine is a new project that we're working on that allows the students who are creative in writing, but also in multimedia and photography and art to submit to a magazine, and then it will be published. There is a vague kind of theme to it, we're calling it Hidden Truths, but it's not a hard and fast thing, like not all the pieces have to follow that theme. It's a school-wide project. Everybody should be entering. Anybody, teachers, if you guys want to enter too, like you guys can enter your pieces as well. But it is definitely not contained to just those 18 kids. Any student, any age, any teacher, any faculty member who feels compelled to want to get out there and share their creativity with the world, we welcome submissions from everybody.
Thanks, Miss Jordan, and don't forget to submit your stories for next semester. For Wave TV, I'm Molly Ackerman.
I should have submitted something to that literary magazine.
Sorry, but it's only for good writers. Closing off our show, Wave TV is opening an event that will allow you to participate in our show.
And on a more serious note, Leah Davenport met up with the district nurse coordinator to go through the steps to stop bleeding.
Recently in our district, many teachers are being trained on how to use medical devices such as tourniquets in the event of a school emergency. We talked to Dorchester District 2 Nurse Coordinator Bobby Handy for more information.
So Stop the Bleed was brought on by what occurred up in Townville, which is the upper part of South Carolina. There was a shooting at the school, and so the state came together and decided that they wanted to do everything they could to keep the students safe while they're in school.
The district received about 600 kits at the beginning of the school year, which have since been distributed throughout all of the schools.
So our goal is 1 kit in every classroom.
A local foundation is currently raising money in order to buy kits so every classroom will have one.
And this is what the inside of a kit looks like. Each of them come with scissors. We have a blanket. You've got some gauze that not only you can pack a wound with, but it also helps control the bleeding. And then of course there's some additional trauma bandages in here as well. The most important thing in the kit to us would be your tourniquet, which there's 1 per kit.
The hope is that every faculty member will be trained by the end of the school year.
There's training that's being done everywhere. The training is free. It takes less than an hour. Anybody can take it, and if they're interested in it, let your teachers know, let your nurses here at the school know, and we'll get you trained.
You can talk to the nurses if you have any other questions. For Wave TV, I'm Leah Davenport.
Are you sad and upset that you can't have your comment featured on Ask Pierce? Do you feel unlucky that your comment hasn't even been seen? It probably hasn't even been noticed. But Wave TV is hosting, or should I say, you will be hosting your very own interview with whom I assume. I'm glad you're curious. We will let 5 lucky viewers the chance to interview 3 Wave TV members with 2 questions each. A good deal, right? It is. Don't question it. Come on, give the rest of us attention.
Hey, come on, man. I need you to do it real quick, like fans away.
No, let me have some of the fame for once. There's no Ask Ryan or Ask anyone else. Gosh. All right, where were we? I'm sorry about that. All right, the credits. But before that, I will be leaving this big box of nothing, or at least a slightly smaller version of this big box of nothing, next to the door, and you can leave your first and last name. And if you're comfortable with it, you can leave an email address so that we can contact you, and so that we can contact you if you want or not. You can pick from these amazingly lovable characters from 3 people you want to interview. These questions also have to be school appropriate. So come on down and ask us something for once. We're people too. For Wave TV, I'm Ryan Wyndham.
Thanks, Ryan, for attempting to include the Wave TV crew.
Attempt. Okay, well, thanks for the important message that will place people out of harm's way and save lives.
Well, that's all we have for this week's show. For Wave TV, I'm Marley Bassett.
And I'm Ryan Wyndham. Have a nice week in Somerville.
Everybody else is doing this. Body start to drop, hit the front. Now they wanna know me since I hit the top. Hey, this a rolling, not a stop. Why don't never stop? This the flow that got the block hot, super hot.